Welcome to the recap of episode 6 of Around the Block with Dave Uriniak, Director of Blockchain Strategy at Tron DAO. Around the Block brings experts together in the blockchain domain, live on DLive Protocol, one of the leading decentralized streaming platforms in the world. If you missed our episode on March 25th at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, with Max Shapiro, the managing partner of Cadenza Ventures, then you missed an excellent episode. But I'm here to recap some of the key points and takeaways from that discussion about what DeFi projects are doing to prove their worth and secure funding. Some of Max's favorite points that were brought up as discussion topics were emerging market exchange venues and everyday use cases of crypto and DeFi, decentralized finance innovation and the difficulties with decentralizing corporate governance, and the convergence of gaming and finance amongst retail investors globally. A lot of great topics and points were brought up during Friday's live stream. Some of those were exchanges like Lemon Cash in Argentina, which is expanding rapidly. We had a discussion that took place about normalizing crypto transactions and how using crypto in day-to-day transactions could work at scale. Lemon Cash is just one of the interesting examples that's helping to enable and normalize the use of crypto in Argentina and soon expanding into Brazil. Cadenza is geographically diverse and they focus on user experience as a differentiator, as well as things like efficiency. You may wonder, what is it that makes a DeFi project prove its worth, or worth investment? Well, according to Max, it's difficult and it takes some intuition and research. There might be a project that checks all the boxes and doesn't turn out to be the best, and others that seem to check no boxes at face value and end up performing incredibly well down the road. This takes skill and time and patience, a good team, and a number of X factors. Another topic that was brought up that is very interesting is the potential for VCs to operate as DAOs themselves. Now, it was discussed that there would be a lot of hurdles to get over for that to happen in terms of regulation, what it is that goes into setting up a fund and raising money, defining accredited investors, and all the intermediaries that are involved in those types of processes. This might be a 5 to 10 plus year horizon before we see this be commonplace. But if it did happen, it's a very interesting thing to think about. Finally, one of the topics that were discussed is big exchanges competing with localized startups. All very interesting topics, of which you can find a recap Medium article below. Thank you for listening in to this short recap of another great episode of Around the Block, and I do look forward to bringing you another episode soon with our team, with interesting experts and conversations.